Hello and welcome back. I have my trusty clothes rail out again today because I just looked it up and it has been a solid 6 months since my last wardrobe declutter, so I am long overdue for another. In case you're new around here, I used to have a ton of clothes, hundreds of items of clothing, but I've worked my way down over the last couple of years by decluttering more or less seasonally. I declutter approximately once a season. I give myself time to live with what I have left, and then by the time the next season rolls around, I have a better understanding of what I'm actually wearing versus what's just taking up space. So using this method has allowed me to go from, again, hundreds of items of clothing to what is now approximately a 40-item wardrobe. I think I have 43 pieces up here, but day to day I've been living with 40. All right, I just counted, and including what I'm wearing now, I do have 43 pieces. There are 41 pieces up here, plus the 2 pieces that I'm wearing now. So I'm going to give you a quick overview, and then we can get started decluttering by category. All right, so this is everything that I am starting with, plus the 2 pieces that I'm wearing right now, for again, a total of 43 items. I have 20 tops here, which includes 6 sleeveless tops, these plus what I'm wearing right now, 3 short sleeve tops, 4 3/4 sleeve tops, and 7 long sleeve tops. I have 8 sweaters, 3 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of pants, 5 shorts, these 4 plus what I'm wearing right now, and 5 pieces of outerwear. So this is the total starting count, and now we can jump into the categories. First up, we have tops or shirts, whatever you want to call this category. I've been editing my wardrobe for a good long time, and so I think that what I'm starting out with today is fairly cohesive, but there are still a few items that I don't get a whole lot of wear out of, and so I'm going to pull those and we'll see what I end up with. Okay, pardon the swaying, but declutter complete, and I will be getting rid of these 6 tops. I should say that since I've decluttered my wardrobe many times, there are qualities of all of the items that I still have that I still really appreciate. But for these 6 tops, there were also things that I was able to identify that makes them less easy to wear than the pieces that I'm going to keep. So for example, I really like the embroidery on this white tank top, but it has this keyhole opening in the back that always shows my bra straps, which makes it difficult to wear to, say, work. And this shirt is kind of a weird weight. I have sort of a love-hate relationship with it, but I just noticed that the bottom hem of this shirt is cut incorrectly, so I kind of can't unsee that. And I love clothes that look like pajamas. I love piping in general, but the collar on this shirt is a little too round, so on me it looks more like a Western shirt than pajamas. So these 6 tops are going, which leaves me with 14 tops, these plus the black tank top that I'm currently wearing, and these are all my favorite shirts. These are things that I reach for all the time, and so I know I'm going to continue to get a lot of use out of them. Next up, we have sweaters. I'm starting with 8 sweaters. Again, if they've made it this far, there are qualities of the items that I really like, but I noticed last season in the winter that there were still a number of these sweaters that I wasn't wearing with the same kind of frequency as others. So I'm going to pull out those items and I'll be right back. All right, of the 8 sweaters, I've decided to get rid of these 2. This one, it's actually a sweatshirt, but I love the embroidery on it. I think that's really nice, but it also has these sort of drop shoulders, and I have really broad shoulders, so on me it kind of looks awkward. This is one of those pieces that you sort of have to pose in particular positions for it to actually look good, and so in reality I never actually reach for it because it doesn't look sort of naturally as good as some of my other pieces, so this guy can go. And this Cobalt Sweater, I really love the color of it, but it also has some similar fit issues. It has this banding at the bottom that has a weird tendency of sort of bunching up at weird times in awkward places, so it can go. Which leaves me with 6 sweaters. Some of you may remember that I put this guy in a trial separation box during my last wardrobe clear out, but I decided to save it. I think I kept it around for a reason, and so I'm going to keep these 6 sweaters and get rid of these 2. Next we have jeans, and jeans should be pretty easy because I only own 3 pairs of them. I have a pair of medium wash denim, a pair of darker blue denim, and then I hesitated to even show these. I bought this pair of black jeans after my last wardrobe clear out, but buying them was a mistake. They looked fine in the dressing room, but whenever I got out, they just looked way too skin tight. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good tight sort of jegging look, like the jegging look from 10 years ago. I'm all about that, actually. These are jeggings from 10 years ago, but the material on these is much more substantial. These have the material is incredibly thin, so they look like straight up leggings. So I am usually very selective whenever I buy clothing, so I'm kind of embarrassed about this one. This one just didn't work out, but I'm still in the market for a pair of black jeans. I'm going to get rid of those. I hope to find a better pair of black jeans in the future, but for now, I'm just keeping these 2. Next, we have pants, and the 2 pairs of pants that I have both happen to be black. I'm going to keep this pair of pants. These are a pair of black ankle length pants that I think are a really good fit on me. I love these pants. I wear them all the time, but I think it's time to say goodbye to my black joggers. Now, I wore the daylights out of these joggers a few years ago, but this summer I just haven't been reaching for them. I only wore them once, and it was really out of convenience rather than an actual desire to wear them. So these guys are going, and I'm keeping 1 pair of pants. Next we have shorts, and I'm starting out with 5 pairs, what you see here, plus the sort of khaki taupey colored ones that I am currently wearing. And if you followed my videos for a while, you may know that I used to have a boatload of shorts. So having 5 pairs today is a huge improvement from where I started, but of the 5 that I own today, I am going to only be getting rid of this 1 pair of black shorts. They are just a hair too short for me to really feel comfortable wearing them. They're not booty shorts by any means, but they're a little too short for my taste, which leaves me with 4 pairs of shorts, these plus the sort of taupey khaki colored ones that I'm wearing right now. Finally, hanging out in this dark corner, I have 5 pieces of outerwear. This category is going to be incredibly simple because I'm actually going to be keeping all of them. I get a ton of use out of these 3 jackets. I wear this coat a lot, and this coat is nice and hefty. I know a lot of people have said before that they like the bright red pea coat, and I've gotten a ton of use out of this pea coat, but I've also sort of more or less recently discovered that I am actually a petite. And so I've noticed that this coat doesn't fit as well as it could. The arms are kind of like bulky and awkward, and so I'm going to try to find a replacement for this coat. I actually started looking for a replacement last winter and I was unable to find one, so who knows how long the red coat will be sticking around, but I am hoping to find its replacement soon. But in the meantime, all 5 of these pieces of outerwear are staying. Okay, we are done, and I will be getting rid of these 11 pieces. Now, again, if they've lasted this long, if they've made it this far and survived my previous declutters, then there are qualities of each of these garments that I do really like, but there are still issues with them, things that sort of prevent me from reaching for them as often as I reach for my other pieces. So these 11 items are going. That leaves me with 32 items for the entire year, including what you see here, plus the black tank top and pair of shorts that I am currently wearing. Now, I am incredibly happy with these results. I think today I was able to get rid of essentially noise in my closet, things that were just taking up space and that I wasn't reaching for as much as the items that I'm left with. And when I sort of stand back and look at this, these are all pieces that I know I reach for all the time and pieces that I hope to get a lot more continued use out of in the future. That's going to be it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed this long overdue wardrobe clear out. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.